What's going on, family? This is episode 60 of the Pharaohs Podcast. I'm your host, Solomon, and I am joined, as always, by Mr. What's Good himself, Israel.
What's good? It's another day to be great.
It is another day to be great. What is going on, bro? How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. I don't know if this weather is getting me to be sleepy because fall is upon us. Woke up, it's like 40 degrees. Got to turn on the heat. Just been chilling and working. Besides that, that's it. Chilling and working and coming up with a master plan. What's good with you? Shit.
You already know how I am, man. I'm Mr. Workaholic. No days off. I'm always doing something.
No days off.
I'm always doing something.
Gotta have at least one day.
No days off. It's
Get outside
insane. I try to get some sleep though.
Gotta have at least one day to play or something.
I play and still go to work after. That's probably why I be tired.
You play and go to work after. You're supposed to go to work and then play, man. You're doing it backwards.
No, I'm saying like I go to work, play, and then go to work again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't sleeping like I'm supposed to. But how your weekend been?
It's decent. Got a chance to get off Saturday, go back tomorrow. Go back tomorrow. Dealing with my motorcycle people Saturday. Sunday was chilling. Today I was chilling. Just a chill day. Tomorrow I'll get back to it, And apparently everybody I want to chill with, everybody outside of my biker people, they all out of town. What a coincidence. It's crazy. But yeah, such is life.
Oh, well, this is the first time I think you've been chilling for real.
Yeah, it seemed that way.
Because normally you always had a different extravaganzas.
Right.
But I'm catching up. My weekend was pretty solid. Working. Had some time for myself to enjoy a little peaceful, I guess, night to myself. I guess I can describe it like that. But other than that, I'm always on the grind working, trying to figure out some things. When it comes to authorship and books and stuff like that. So that's how they usually go. I want to start off. Go ahead.
Got to put them into play. It's like I got a book of ideas, now I just got to put them into play.
Yeah. When you're busy, it's hard to do that.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that. And even with the help of AI and technology, you won't feel authentic.
No, you won't. I actually had I think it was a couple of months ago, bar conversation, and a lady was asking about my books because I told her I was the author. She's like, "Oh, you do it with AI?" I'm like, no, I write this down. This ain't AI. This is authentic. This is from the brain, from the dome. That's gonna be a lost art, man. Thinking on your own gonna be a lost art these days.
I just as you talking, I just got an email from Amazon about royalties.
That's what's up. I like.
Thank you for the people who are constantly buying the book.
Yes, I like getting those. I be getting those every now and then too. I ain't been pushing it, but I be getting some of those too. And royalties, they come in handy.
Definitely appreciate whoever just continues to buy the books. Thank you for your support. I want to start off because we're supposed to have a special guest coming in today, family, who's going to talk to us about credit. Just waiting on her to join in so we can kick it off to her. But I have a is it disrespectful moment.
Oh,
okay.
The moment we've been waiting for.
So, a lot of stuff has been going on, especially in the music entertainment industry. And of course, we've been talking about Cardi B. That's like one of the favorite leaders to talk about, honestly. But um, he had a moment where she was even online with Nicki Minaj, and it came from them talking about each other's kids. Nicki Minaj called Cardi B's daughter Culture ugly, and Cardi responded talking about Nicki Minaj's son, saying that his favorite color. So
Favorite color is what?
it's the number 6. So
Damn.
so Israel, my question is it disrespectful to talk about people's children?
I think to a certain extent, yes. If it don't involve the kids, don't involve the kids unless the kids are involved with whatever the problem is. Cause now you going to the kids, you going low. You going
Yeah.
low. Cause everybody know most of their kids be slow growing up. Okay, most of the kids are slow already.
Oh wow. I think he actually does have like something going on. He's probably on the spectrum.
But still, I
Probably
mean, I
is
wouldn't. If kids growing up, they be slow, so I wouldn't expect too much. But you can't address that they slow unless they a part of the problem for real. So yeah, it's kind of low. It's shooting low.
I agree with you. I believe this is extremely disrespectful. Leave children out of adults' things, beefs, situations, whatever you want to call it. Leave the children alone. Let them grow. They are the most innocent thing that we still have on this earth. All of the other, I'm sorry, all the other adults to me are corrupt by the system, though, by the older adults that came before us and things like that. So them children, leave them babies alone. Whatever they got going on, they got going on. Don't disrespect the kids. It's extremely disrespectful.
That part.
All right, let's get into some stories until our guests come in. All right, so family, remember the whole Drake situation with Kendrick Lamar. They were beefing, and he sued him for defamation of character because he basically lost the rap beef. Well, the judge finally, he didn't sue Kendrick himself, but he sued the record label who kept pushing the diss track. And
That's good.
And the judge said, go ahead, get up out of here with all this. I don't even know why you just
Yeah.
wasted all our time, taxpayers' money, and all that stuff with all this foolishness. So Drake got his case dismissed when it comes to the whole Kendrick Lamar "Not Like Us" song being pushed by bots and things of that nature to the masses of people. It's not defamation of character. It was a rap beef. You lost. Basically, judge say, get over it.
I feel like with him doing that, it justifies that some of what he said. By Drake doing that, it justifies by some of what Kendrick rapped about. It's true. It gotta be true. Cause if it ain't true, why you take it to this extent? Why?
Mm-hmm. And then that he's mixed. So, in my mind, I'm like, okay, so the black part of him is like, yeah, come on, rap in the beef. And then like the Jewish part of him is like, no, sue him for disrespecting you. And it's like, dude, it's unnecessary. You lost. We don't care. Like we stated before on this podcast. A lot of what I just thought about too, though, a lot of these court cases starting to wrap up that we started with on us on this podcast.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about Diddy. He got his time.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy do the time, and Diddy getting the time. So he gonna have to do his time.
Yeah. So Drake definitely got his thing dismissed, and now it's like go do something else. Because honestly, he is the one who's been dragging this out. Nobody's been caring about this diss record in over like since maybe the Super Bowl. So since February. So it's like it's October. Let's be
Right.
done with this. It's not a big deal, dude. It's a rap conversation. Y'all did a rap beef. It's over with. Go about your business. And I think, like how
Yeah.
you said, Kendrick kind of proved his point in his beef, in his diss track, by how you handled your defeat. You lost. You won against Meek Mill and some other people.
Right. Some L's, you just got to take your L in silence. Just take the L and go away.
If everybody sued, if everybody wanted to go to court and sue somebody for a rap beef uh each time they get into a rap beef, I don't think rap culture would still be a thing.
Nah, it'd be like, oh, I can't even say this or that.
It's taking away freedom of speech, which is something that's a thing too, that's going on in this country.
Freedom of speech ain't free. It's free as long as you don't hurt nobody's feelings
Mm,
or their opinion. That too.
mm. Another thing that's going on, family. Speaking of beefs, the White House or Trump got a beef with the East Wing of the White House because he's trying to build this ballroom.
Yeah, this man, he's trying to make sure he put his stamp on the White House before he go. Call it the Trump room or something.
So this comes from us for BBC. Demolition of part of the East Wing of the White House has begun in preparation for the construction of the U.S. President Donald Trump's new ballroom. Construction crews on Monday tore down massive chunks of a covered entryway and windows of the East Wing, which Trump said is being fully modernized. The president previously said that this 250 million White House ballroom addition would be near the existing structure, but would not change it. It won't interfere with the current building. It won't be. It'll be near it, but won't touch anything, and pays total respect to the existing building, which I'm the biggest fan of, Trump said in July. It's my favorite. It's my favorite place, and I love it. I don't know why this is news, but Trump is doing a lot of stuff.
He's just doing stuff to do it now.
He's just doing stuff to do stuff. I mean, he's just submitting his legacy. I mean, outside of the ballroom things, him changing Department of Defense to Department of War, him that's now doing a $8.6 billion plan with Australia, that just dropped. He's making moves for sure to implement his legacy. And I just believe that nowadays, when it comes to what Trump is doing, he's making statements. He's he's showing y'all what real manifestation is. And I'm talking from a spiritual level of like, hey, he's saying he wants to do something and he is doing it.
Do. See, that's what they used to do back in the Bible days. They pray and then they go do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Not just pray and then don't do nothing. You got to pray, then go do.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. He praying these days. There was an excerpt that said he don't know if he could get into heaven or something like that. But yeah, I feel like America itself is a situationally religious. Yeah, they
Talk about that.
religious. They religious when they feel like it's right to be, but not when it's not right. Like, they do it for decisions, but not a way of life. Right. So like with us, it's a way of life. The Coptic way of life. We live this way. We do these things, but not just when it is right to do
Convenient.
it. Yes. America is religious when it's convenient.
Ooh.
Yes.
You said something right there. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
I'm trying to tell you. Because you look in deep in some of their lives, they don't go to church. Or if they do, they just go that one day and that's it. With a
and cause
special
hell all week
holiday
long.
that way. Yeah. Or they ain't
Yeah.
really into it. You know, that they just go for the special days and that's it. But they not doing the work. They not doing the in between the special days, the dash in between the special days.
Mm, I agree with you on that too, because so in order for things to be real, and I'm telling you about how successful people do things, because people were trying to figure out why they not the multimillionaires they want to be. They're not successful as they thought they would be by now. This is the reason, is because you are picking and choosing when you want to be great.
That's
Okay.
exactly what the world does. Yep.
Yep. You are picking and choosing exactly when you want to be great. You are picking and choosing exactly when you want to follow your faith or be disciplined. You have to be it 24/7, 7 days a week. If that's who you say you are, then that's who you are. That's your being. That's your calling. I don't see like the most successful people like Kevin Hart and comedians and stuff. They're funny all the time.
Right. They're
Like
not
in
just doing
regular
it when the
conversation.
cameras are there.
Yeah, they not doing it just when the camera's on. They like I tell people all the time, especially when I come and speak at the church, I always tell them, it's all about your shadow work. What you doing in your prayer closet is what is going to show up on a Sunday or outside in your life. The things that your drive and your ambition is an inner thing. That's not an outer thing. Nobody can tell you, it's time for you to do X, Y, and Z. They can talk to you about it, but it's up to you for that, your own manifestation, your own environment.
Right. And that's
Tell us,
when
what's going on, Eric? What's up, man?
that's the problem with some people. They only do it when they being watched, but not when they being watched. They see the cameras, now they want to be in the show. They want to do it. They want to do this, that, the third, but they ain't put in the work outside of, when the church is over with. You
Yep.
know, when it ain't a Saturday or a Sunday, what you doing Monday through Saturday, or what you doing Sunday through Friday? What you doing after hours? That's where it builds up and it shows. Otherwise, it just look like you doing some impromptu type of stuff.
Yep. Agreed 1000%. Well, and what you're talking to, family, you are. Oh, okay. Hey, Olivia. It says, I agree, because you got to put in the footwork to
You
design your
testing,
greatness.
yeah,
Design your greatness. Yes,
testing your
student,
thing.
you do. That's a shout out to the student coming onto the podcast.
Yeah, right. It's not just what you do at church, what you do outside of church, reading the word or learning a song so you can sing it, or outside of, yeah, whether you praying, reading the scriptures, or whatever it is you do at the job. It's not just going to work, it's what you do outside of the work to show that you know what you doing.
She says they do it while they're being watched because they feel like they're going to get a pat on the back.
Yeah, some people want to pat on the back, and then some people they like, oh, they want to be in the spotlight. I don't care about the spotlight. I know what I could do. I ain't got to be in the spotlight.
Facts. Facts. That's me too, because I just want the money on.
Get the money on. Yes,
I just
sir.
want the money, no, but now that we talking about this topic, like I say, like and speaking on to what Olivia said, that pat on the back, what if nobody clap for you? What
You
if they
gotta
hate?
have
What if they're
faith.
hating? What if they're secretly jealous? They're not going to clap for
It's
you
a
because
lot
they
of
secretly
secretly
jealous.
jealous people, and the way you do it. Let's say you ever been in like a group conference type thing, right? And you say an idea, don't nobody like it. Somebody else say that same idea, everybody on board, and you say,
Mm-hmm.
I just said the
I
same
just said
thing.
that. Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
because it's coming from you, some people, it's a saying that has been going around for a while now. Some people won't celebrate you because it's you. You could be
Yeah.
doing some of the most best work of your life. You could be one of the ones that came out of a situation that's around the regular mundane, and then you come out and you use and shine your light, and they'll act like your light ain't on
Yeah. Because it's
because they
like
don't
you
like
not.
you.
It's the popularity thing, the popularity politics. What is it? Popularity politics. Oh, they don't like you because you either stick it to the rule, you about it, you don't bend the stuff, and you put in the work. And some people they don't put in the work, but they because they liked and they people pleasing. It's a lot of people pleasing. Then it's like, oh, okay, they gonna do what I say because of what I said, and I like those results, but not what needs to be done. It's a lot of that going around.
Yeah. Another light family who is not with us anymore, who has transitioned, is the singer D'Angelo. He passed away last week. And I would say, because from pancreatic cancer, I believe.
Yeah, pancreatic
Family,
cancer.
family, please, please, please make sure that we are working with the doctor. No, the doctor don't have all of the answers because they can give you some information that might not be right to you, and where you are in your journey, and your body the best. But we need to make sure that we are trying our best to be on a holistic type of a diet or a type of a healing journey. Um, a lot of this stuff is fake. A lot of this stuff we gotta make sure we keep on, being active and things of that nature. That's why I'm finna get myself back into the gym heavy. I'm finna go crazy in there like how I used to be
Yeah.
when I was playing football. But yeah, you please, family. He was a great singer. Had the things. A lot of the women were going crazy because of that video. Everybody know about the video. It's
Yeah.
shirtless video. Yeah. But
A lot of things, I don't know, especially with black men, it's like you gotta stop lying about your health because I don't know if it's just me, but I be wanting to know how people died because I'm like, yo, maybe if I knew that having eggs and bacon in the morning with biscuits ain't a good combination, but that's what they've been doing and that's what killed them. If I knew that, then I could change. But if I don't know what killed this person, it could be the same thing that killed me. And then because they didn't say what happened, now we just in a whole cycle. Everybody dying
Mhm,
of the same thing, but ain't nobody talking because you either embarrassed or people don't go to the doctor like that,
mhm,
and I don't know, they just be saying, but that do be a thing though, because it be like you be okay until you go to the doctor. Now you got this problem, that problem, and that problem, but before you went to the doctor, you was good.
mhm.
You was
That's what I
good.
say. Kind of do your own research, kind of work with the doctor. Don't throw them all the way away because we all know that that is still a business. You got to make money. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
will treat you instead of cure you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Why would they wouldn't make money if they could cure you? They want you to keep coming back so you can keep spending your money. And
Right.
and I know nowadays with the government shutdown, you're definitely gonna have to spend something out of your pocket.
Yeah.
So, family.
So it's best to go to the doctor, get the diagnosed, so you know what's up. And then you could take the treatment, right? But you could find what you need to heal you. So they got holistic stuff where you like, okay, I got the treatment, but then I'm gonna do this holistic stuff where it can cure me. I take this instead of that. You know, one might be more than the other. Like the holistic stuff might be more than a pharmaceutical, the big pharma, but the holistic stuff in the long run gonna help you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out Dr. Sabi. Shout out Queen Afua. Shout out Yada. These are names that I want you guys to research if you've never heard of them before. We
Right,
got holistic healers in the Black community that will tell you exactly what to do and use to heal your body.
right. Because there's some stuff that I take, whether it's black seed oil or sour sop, Black seed oil got like 101 different benefits, and soursop good in antigens and anti-inflammatories and things of that nature. Do your research and see what it can and can't help for you. That's what I'm gonna say to you, or everybody watching. But I know for myself, I be taking black seed oil probably like once a week. But I used to take it once a day. I just take it once a week right now, tablespoons. But it's good to help with your sinuses or runny nose, or if you got polyps. At one point, it was like I had polyps in my nose, and then it when I started taking the black seed oil, I'm gonna say it helped like an antioxidant type of thing where it made them go down, and then they just disappeared. They ain't there no more.
Mm.
So every different type of benefits. Look it up for yourself. Black seed oil, $20 to $30 a bottle. You know, but it works. Sour
Yeah.
sop, they got that too. $30 a bottle. The nice goodness, but and just some of this stuff remind me of like sweet oil. They don't take sweet oil like they used to.
Yeah. The Queen made us the Candace Queen has made us stop with the the regular juice and the little crackers and stuff like that. Now we just do ginger and sweet oil for our
That's what's up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So so we definitely do that. You definitely talking some truth about that. Um, I definitely want to say to piggyback off of the black seed oil. Also, remember your ginger, remember your lemon, remember drinking teas ahead of time. You don't even got to wait till you get sick.
Right.
Use some of
Right.
that stuff, healthy stuff now. And I want to say,
This the
health
perfect
is
time to do
wealth.
that. Absolutely. And it's the perfect time to do that. When the weather changing or before it changes, that's when you should do that. Like at one point I would take different type of tinctures before like the fall. And then like, oh, you sick? I'm like, nah, I'm preparing beforehand, so I ain't got to take it when I am sick. I'm taking it now, so when that seasons change, I'm already good.
Yeah. So health is wealth, family. And speaking of wealth, and to get your wealth together, you gotta do some things in this country. Um, in this country, you gotta have some credit. And so today, family, we have somebody that came in to take out time out of her busy schedule to talk about credit, to talk about some finance, to talk about some money. We love talking about money on this podcast because we like investing. We like talking about the things. We did have someone on last season that came to talk to us about life insurance and things of that nature. So, family, please welcome our special guest today, the Supreme Empress Bathsheba, but y'all also know her as Katrina.
Hello, hello everyone.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Thank you for the wonderful introduction. I know you all have been trying to get me on for a while. But thank you for having me.
No
I
problem. Thank you for coming on.
No problem, no problem. Um, First of all, I want to say congratulations to you on your podcast and everything that you're doing. And I am enjoying the conversations about health, wealth, all the above. This is things that we all need in our community, especially for us. With our faith and everything that we do. Yes, the ginger, the sweet oil, the teas is needed, especially in this season. So the black seed oil, everything, yeah, it's needed. It's coming to the time where the colds and the weather is changing. We got to keep up with our health and everything like that. So I'm enjoying the conversation.
Thank you. Like I
Absolutely.
say, health is wealth. So, I want you to of course, tell the people who you are and the things, the service that you provide, and just break down a little bit of what you do.
Okay, well, my name is Katrina Worley. I also go by Impressive Credit Solutions, which is my business name. I am a specialized wealth educator. Um, this came back from our convention. Well, actually, regional training that was in Vegas this past weekend. Um, I teach about how to build credit, how if you don't have any credit, how you can establish credit, or if your credit score is low, how you can build your credit. Not only do we deal with just credit, but we also deal with um, everything under the financial umbrella, whether it be life insurance, will and trust, power of attorney, um, just wealth educated. Anything dealing with anything under the financial umbrella is what we need, and what we don't teach about. So what I mean by that is we don't actually sit at the dinner table and have these conversations anymore about how to get money or how to finance, how to save, how to budget. If you want to get a car or if you want to buy a home, how they're going to run your credit score so many times to bring your credit score down. So just show people how to, you know, get around that and make sure that your finances are in order before you go and do that. Before you go and purchase your car, before you go and purchase your home.
Okay.
Any questions?
I know they do that all the time. Your credit check for sure.
Of course, of course. Um, they're gonna run your credit score if you every time you go to a car dealership. Of course, that's gonna bring it down.
Mm.
Um, and with homes, if you want to purchase a home, of course, they go by the interest rate. So make sure your interest rates are low when it's time to purchase. Um, and just make sure people in general have your finances in order.
Hmm. I remember when I had went to buy my car, it was always, looking at my credit score. I said, man, like, come on now, y'all gonna keep looking every time. But I mean, I wasn't as nervous at that time because I really didn't have like anything on my credit that was probably detrimental at the time. But
Hmm.
so you said that you guys help people when it comes to like people who don't have credit and trying to build it. What are some like tools and things that you all use to help uh individuals in their credit building?
So basically, secure credit card is one. Always get you a secure credit card, whether it be everyone now is trying to deal with Chime. Chime is a good. As you can see, I'm driving. Well, not driving, but I'm in the passenger seat. But I can always answer the questions. There we go. Chime is one of the secure credit cards, along with First Latitude and a few other. Capital One is good as well. Get you a secure credit card. Put you money on your card, on your secure credit card. That way you can be able to pay down on, um, say, light bill, gas bill, phone bill, anything of that nature. Always get you, like I said, phone bill or pay your bills through the secure credit card. Also, that can help build your credit. Also, if you have your rent, your utilities, your lights, your gas. anything of that nature, you can put money on that secure credit card, and then you can go and pay your lights or gas. That way, they can report back to the credit bureau to let them know that you're paying your bills on time.
Mm.
Your rent. If anyone is paying rent, they can report it to the credit bureaus, or I'm sorry, the realtor or the management can report it to the credit bureau. The credit to the your renters can report it to the credit bureau to let you know that you're paying your rent on time.
What's the
All
best
all
way?
this.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask. Well, we got a question for you up in the chat that said, "Do I need to pay my collection for credit to go up?"
Yes and no, because if you have a bill or something that's in collections, it's a third party. That third that third party, you do not have to pay that third party. You can report that to the credit bureau, or with my company, what we do is we fight it off and take it off of your we take it off of your credit report.
Okay.
So we have a credit attorney that's going to actually fight for you.
And what's the best way you would say for someone to use a credit card?
Credit card utilization. So with credit card utilization, you want to keep it at a minimum of 30%. What I mean by that is, if you have a balance of a $500 credit card limit, you want to spend at least 30% of that and keep it. Whereas when the bill comes in, you pay that bill down or pay it off, and then you can utilize that credit card again. The Say if you spend $300, $400 of that, as long as you continue to pay it down, you don't want to max out that credit card.
Dang, I can't ball out on
Okay.
my credit card. I can't.
Well, I mean, it depends. It depends on how much your credit card, what's your credit card limit, how much they approve you for. So, like, say some people, if they don't have any credit utilization, they want to start them some lines of credit. They might start as a small balance of, say,
Like 200.
two, $200, $300. And if once they see you trying to go ahead and paying that bill on time, say if the bill comes in $29, you got to pay $29, $30. You could pay $50 as long as you pay it on time, and you want to pay over the balance, over the minimum balance, if you can.
Okay. So your best. So what would be your advice of like? So I get a credit card. Let's say it's 500 on there, right? And instead of spending the 500 of that credit card, let's say I do like 250. Would that be an
Hmm.
ideal way of constantly, using your credit card, not spending too much of it, maxing it out all the way, but also being able to
Yeah,
still show that you're spending it, but also replacing it?
absolutely. That would be the perfect way. Yes. And if you get it, you pay it. If you don't have to pay the whole 250 back at one time, as long as you're paying at least, you pay $75 one time, and then 75 another time, and then the next few payments, it'll be the minimum due.
Mm. People are asking for your business link. Can you send that to me? I'm gonna put it in the chat so people can get in contact with you. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, I want to some of my financial experience is more so of like learning as I go.
Okay. Understand, and trust and believe. Everyone is like that, especially a lot of the college students. They may not have that conversation, or their parents may have not have taught them. So I deal with like a lot of young people as well. I try to train them or teach them. You know, I know going to college, they're gonna offer you these different credit cards. They're gonna offer you so many different things because I've been through it.
Yep.
I
Yep.
I had the credit
Target.
cards, and I was a target. Yes, I was a target. And I was like, okay, well, oh, I got this credit card. I can go ahead and max this out and use it. And then let me see how I'm gonna pay it back. Yada yada yada. Next thing you know, you got like a limit of $2,000, and you trying to figure out how you gonna pay it back.
Right. Knowing you ain't making $2,000 consistent.
True, exactly.
Let me think. Okay,
I'm
so what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
gonna send you my information,
Yeah,
business card.
please. So I can put that in the chat for the people who want to
Get in
get that
contact with you
assistance. Yeah, get in
to
contact
better
with you
their
and get that
credit.
assistance. Yeah, gotta better the credit. She
Oh,
stepped
you
out for
just
a
kicked
second.
that.
Nah,
I
she
was
stepped
just
out. It wasn't on me. She probably putting on the information chat, Eric. So be on the lookout for that because I'm gonna make sure that everybody continues to learn about the credit and stuff. We gonna get to that in a minute, Olivia. Hold on, because we talked about
Don't
that
know what
last
happened.
episode.
Okay, I'm sorry. Don't know what happened. But okay, I'm back.
okay.
Yeah. So you know, along with my services, so we just added it. Well, my company just added life insurance as well as travel too. So when I say that, meaning we have different umbrellas, different uh, apps, as you will call it, underneath the credit restoration. So, in case people want to join me in business or if they want to sign up, they can be in a company within along with 6 months, get their service taken care of, get them a budget, get them a savings program together, be able to let the company clear up their credit, wipe off all of the late inquiries, all the late fees, all the above. And then 6 months from now, the company will offer you a trip, or you can utilize the tool that they offer, and you can go ahead and book a trip. Everything is in, well, all of your hotel stay is included. All you have to do is pay the taxes on the trip, pay the taxes on the trip, and then pay for your flight. The company just opened this up to added this to the business, and you could be able to make you some trips. Families like going on trips,
Yeah,
and people,
absolutely.
yeah,
Summertime, wintertime.
Hold on now. I want to go on a trip somewhere and you just pay the taxes on it. That'd be nice.
exactly. It could be a studio, it could be a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, whatever they have to offer. They just open that window too.
I didn't know y'all was coming like this now, Empress. You making me now. I'm getting real invested. Really getting real invested now. Okay, so what's the difference between business and your personal credit? Like, what should you use more when you're trying to get like the biggest loans?
If you're trying to get the biggest loans, I would say if you want to do something with if you're trying to get a business loan, you actually have to have get you a business credit card.
Okay.
Um, my company, we do offer that business credit. Um, you have to have at least a 550 or better credit score. your company is generating at least 3,000 a month, and you got to be able to show that you can be able to pay how much you're loaning for. Your loan is for. You got to show that you could be able to pay that back.
Right.
Um, we offer up to $1 million in business loans.
Okay. Okay. Y'all give away grants?
We only give away grants as loans.
Okay.
But so I deal with two companies. I deal with my UWE, that's my main company, United Wealth Education, as well as Rental Karma. That's another one for people that's looking to improve their rent. And the last company is David Allen Capital. David Allen Capital, that's a loan company as well. They focus more on the private loans, business loans, and self gigs. People that maybe just trying to get up off the ground, trying to get their business running. They start with a 650 credit score.
650.
Yeah, it has 650 for the beginning. Eric said, "What was the best travel credit you just mentioned?" Going back to that
Uh,
travel part.
okay, it wasn't travel credit, but
Okay,
um, it wasn't travel credit. It's just if you join the company, if you become an agent within the company, uh, either one, you will still get a chance to utilize the you'll be able to utilize the trip
okay.
to
Hopefully that answers
book
your question.
travel.
Okay, okay. Hey, I'm getting an education right now. I'm loving this. I'm learning.
Yeah, it's very informational, which is good.
Let's get to the other question. Okay, so my other question would be for so in order for you, let's say the standardize of like your credit situation when it comes to housing, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does your company help with that?
And what if you to get a house?
Just buying or just whatever you could do when it comes to a person's credit and of course, getting a house and things of that nature. Do
Okay,
y'all work in that
so
realm at all?
okay, so for people that are looking to purchase a home, uh, of course, you have to have all your ducks in a row. What I mean by that is make sure you set up that budgeting program and set up the savings program because, of course, people like to spend money. And
Absolutely.
so if you have things that you need, you have things that you want. So of course I know people want to go outside, they want to spend money, they want to
Right.
go out to eat, they want to
Right.
go kick it, whatever, whatever. Sometimes you can put those things aside and say, okay, you know what? I'm really focused on getting me a house this year. So every little piece of change that I get when I get paid, I'm gonna pay off my bills and put this much in my savings account so that I can be able to save on this house that I want. I want to be able to save this car that I want. So have those ducks in the row where you can be able to go ahead and put that money aside and set you up your savings account and put that money into that savings. That way you will say, oh, wow, I've saved this much. When you go back and look, you'll say, I've saved this much to be able to purchase this home that I want. And you'll have that money there and say
Right.
if you need 20,000 to put down, 30,000 to put down on that home. You already got in your savings account and it's right there that you haven't touched.
You recommend a specific amount people should tuck away for purchases like that?
Hmm.
Do you recommend a specific amount that people should tuck away for purchases like that, or it's all
No,
situational?
it's all situational. We don't know what the person is bringing in, so we can't do it for you. But
Okay.
that's why we have the app on the with the company. You have the app in your back office. You can go in, you set it up, and it's open to you to put your financials in order.
Okay.
So
What is
everything that we do, it's a back office included. You can go to your back office, and of course, I'll be there to help you set it up, or you know, explain to you different things that you may not understand. But like I said, it's right there where you could just go ahead and set up your budgeting program. Say if you make uh $900, 975 every 2 weeks, and you set money off aside to pay your rent, set money off to pay your bills, whatever, and save out a little money for your regular personal life that you want to do, but then also make sure you save some in that savings account.
Right. That makes sense.
That's what's called budgeting.
Yeah.
is there a fee? What's you guys' fee or service fee? I guess for us to come to you guys to help us out. Is it
So
like a
every
monthly fee or is it like we just deal with you directly?
no, the
Okay.
company the company charge is 188. Everything I just mentioned with all the with everything that we offer is $188, and then it's $89 a month.
$89 a month.
And the $89 a month that controls your back office, that controls the back office, sending off your credit letters to the different credit bureaus, and then you get a chance to utilize everything that's in your back office of everything I just mentioned.
Okay. What about
And then
also
Okay.
also,
student?
and you know
Go
what
ahead.
I forgot to mention? Rocket Lawyer. I love Rocket Lawyer. Everyone may not know about Rocket Lawyer. Rocket Lawyer is part of the tool where you can be able to uh say like if you need some legal advice, if you need some business papers, loans, they help out with LLCs, EINs, um, they help you uh with just anything legal that you might need, they help you out with that.
Okay. What
Um,
about getting things off of your credit, such as student loans and stuff like that? Do you all help with that?
they do. Yes. So, well, we do. Yes. The company help with everything. I've seen some people get credit student loans taken off their report. Mine is in the midst of
Okay.
getting working on too. And mine is getting taken off because my school is no longer in existence. It was one of those non-accredited schools.
Okay. Okay. Israel, you got anything else?
What is it about what you do with credit that you would want people to know specifically?
Say it again.
Things that you wish that people knew how to do specifically with their credit, or that you would advise
What
them
they
to do?
should do? Is that you asking? Because we can't hear you.
Oh snap! Hold
Yeah, go. It sound better now.
up. What is something that you wish that people knew about when it comes to credit versus their misconceptions?
Well, but I wish Like I said, we don't have these conversations anymore. But if it was taught in the schools, if it was taught at the round table discussions, we wouldn't we would know these things. But these are conversations that, of course, the other cultures talk about all the time. But we don't talk about it. And a lot of a lot of families have missed out on that.
So we should have
Uh,
the money conversation more, or the credit conversation more.
yeah, both, because you don't find too many people our race investing, uh, talking about mutual funds, talking about, uh, just money, period, and how money working for you instead of us working to get the money all the time. We gotta learn how to actually go out there and get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, how the money work for us. That's where I'm at in my life, trying to make
Hmm.
sure I get the money to work for me. It also reminds me of, what we say in church all the time about, let your gift, it's gonna make room for you. So, once
Exactly.
you able to, stack up the money through your hard work, now you make the money work for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Um, Empress, can you tell us exactly like your business? Where can we find you? And then I'm gonna text it to me so I can make sure I put it in the chat before we get off air tonight. But just one more time for the people that's watching, let them know where they can find you and things of that nature.
My name is Katrina Worley. I am Katrina Worley. Worley. I am on Facebook. Did my light go off? Oh no. Did my light go off? Good. My name is Katrina Worley. I am on Facebook and Instagram. That's Worley. Also, my business page is Impressive, Empressive, Impressive Credit Solutions. That's on Facebook under my page.
All right. Well, I ain't got no more questions for real. Cause I'm gonna be talking to her sideline about some other stuff that I got going on. See if I can get some more points up on my stuff.
And
Trying
try
to
to
get
get you
my
some.
credit.
You try to get you some business on for your books. Get you in case you need to write another book.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
There we go. There we go.
Israel, do you have anything else before we let her go?
No, I don't have any other questions for you, Empress. Anything else you'd like for us to know before you go?
Um.
Or do you got any questions for us?
That's a good question.
Well, Solomon. I'm trying to think. I don't have any more questions. Israel, what type of work do you do?
I'm also an author, and I'm into the transportation industry. So, professional driver. I'm an author of 4 books. 621 Money Tips was the first one. I got 621 B2B sales tips, 621 relationship tips, and that series is all made to make you think and converse. And then I have a poetry book called Love Poems for the Streets. And
Okay.
I got a couple of other books I'm working on. Just got to type them out at this point.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know how many people you have on your audience, but my company's always looking for agents in case anyone wants to invest in themselves and People might want to,
Okay.
entrepreneurship. It's always good to have more than one stream of income.
Absolutely.
The way we get paid is commission, but it's also residual income. Because what I mean by that is, uh, if we get agents and your agents sign up customers, of course the customers are gonna go in and sign up. It is
Right.
$100. It's $100 per customer. We get paid $100 per customer. Um, and then the customer is in for so long. The residual income comes in because they're going to continue to pay their uh $89 a month. Out of that $89 a month, we get maybe like uh 20-30% of the income as a residual, because the not coming from the customer, they're coming from the company. The company is going to
Okay.
pay you residual income.
Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah, y'all cop the people better get on board now. She one of us. Y'all should be coming to her to, get y'all credit together.
Right. Do some with
Get that get the credit together, get the finances in order, um, and just build their profile, if they have that in them to, you know, residual income, residual income, or streams of income.
Yeah,
I mean, because
facts.
you can work that 9 to 5 all the time for whatever company you're working for, but also look at what you could be doing yourself. Because God put it into us that we need to be doing something for ourselves. We can always go and work for the government, and I'll be taking money out your FICO score anyway, and out your check. So always look to make some money for yourself.
absolutely right.
I got a question about this government shutdown thing. How does that affect some of the people that's going on, like with this credit? Because of the shutdown, and people are not now, they're not even getting paid right now until the government reopens.
You know what? My company have no. My company don't even work with them.
Mm, okay.
We are strictly. My company has been around for 21 years, and we we don't have anything to do with the government. I mean, like I said, if they want to come and if they need to help, they come seeking for us to come help them.
All right, Empress. Well, thank you for coming and stopping by and dropping some
Thank you
jewels
very
on
much.
us when it comes to credit. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you talking, reaching out, because we got some other stuff that we're doing behind the scenes. So you know what? I got an idea. This is a big project that I'm coming up with. Um, I'm trying to see if I can get it cracking maybe for early next year, probably first quarter next year, maybe. But
Okay.
I'm a reach out to you to see if you could be on a panel or be a presenter or a guest speaker or whatnot. Because I'm thinking about putting something together big for the people, for whatever that they might need help with. It could be credit, could be insurance, could be business, could be whatever that they do. But I'm gonna reach out to you and see how I can put all these things together.
Okay, let me know. Let me know. I trust and believe I have uh it's me and one of my other business partners in here in Chicago. I have family members that deals with life insurance. I have another sorority sister that deals with mutual funds and 401ks and all the above. So I got a host of people. I got someone that's dealing with real estate. So just let me know.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Empress. I will talk to you later.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
very
You're
much.
welcome. And I'll
Till
be
the next
joining in
time.
sometime. Yes, I will be joining in sometimes, listening. I enjoy it.
All right. You have a good night.
Thank you, and I will send you the information so you can get the information out to the people.
Yes, please send the information so I can put it in the chat for everybody.
I will do.
All right. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I love it when people come and stop by and talk to us. Can't hear you. You muted.
Oh, snap. There we go. Yeah, we need more of our professionals coming through and popping up.
Love it. Love it. We got somebody else coming in. Should be next week, family. So stay tuned for that.
Special guest.
So y'all know what time it is. It's Ask the Pharaoh time.
Ask the Pharaohs. Do we
Hold on,
have
wait.
any?
I should have did the. You know, I should have did. Let me do the drum roll because that's what I should have did. I should have did the drum roll. Ask the Pharaohs.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna answer one question now while I make this phone call because we have someone who wants to talk to us on the phone.
On the
That
phone.
has a question for us. Yeah, we got another Empress coming to slide and talk to us. But let's answer this question real quick from the student Olivia, and her question is: how do we feel about the government shutdown? And we kind of talked about this last week, but Israel, take it away while I make this phone call.
I feel like we got the wrong people in position because at the end of the day, why y'all can't come up with a solution or an income solution to the problems? Because there's money all over the place. Basically, they haven't came up with a number for like they budget. And for those who don't work for the government, it don't really affect you unless you're on food stamps. You know, anything that the government is it affects you with the government. Not really, in my opinion. But for those that do work with the government, they will be getting back pay whenever they decide to go back to get to working. They just got to figure it out in between time. And yeah, my nose got stuffy, but that's my thoughts on it.
All right. Okay. Let me my bad, family. I'm trying to do 5 different things at the same time. I'm trying to put the info into the chat at the same time as I just made the phone call. But
Yeah,
yeah,
if
that
they not
government
ready, they
shutdown.
send their questions.
Huh?
They need to send their questions if they not ready.
Yeah. No, I got it. I have it. So hold on, let me make sure everybody can hear. First of all, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. All right, family. Like I say, this is one of my favorite segments. Which is Ask the Pharaohs. And so we got another question. And this question is coming from the Empress Deborah.
Ooh.
Oh. She watching us at the same time with her being on here. Hello. Yeah, you on here. You on here. You on here. You on here. Can you hear her?
Yep.
All right. Can you hear him? All right. So The question is this question. Basically, Israel is a roundabout way of asking. I'm gonna just let her go into the scenario first, and then she can ask the question. Is that
Oh
fair?
God. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, go ahead, Empress. It's on you.
Okay. First off, good evening, Francis. Thanks for the opportunity and giving me feedback on this question. The question that I got is based off it's a relationship topic, and the question is relative to a older individual male dating a female for, let's just say, a measurement of 2-3 months. The question pertaining to them is, when do you use the definition of significant other?
That's a good question. I mean, significant other, I guess, past 90 days and y'all spending some time with each other where it's like, yo, this the person you spending your time, your money on, so your funds with, you know. Then at that point, if this is your major person you spending the time with and deciding to, but y'all ain't, I guess, committed. That's your significant other. But if y'all, yeah, y'all committed to, then yeah, that's what I think.
So you say 90 days. You say it's a time limit?
Yeah, I think so. You gotta vet them out, man. For me, I vet them out. It ain't just a 1 date, 2 date, it's 30 days, 60 days. They may not make it after the third date. So
I agree.
get them like 90 days, 3 months or 6 months, half a year. You done hung out, different situations, different scenarios, different environments, and then after you done seen if they up to your partake or your standards or whatnot, and like yeah, all right. At this point, you the one I'm spending my time with. You my significant other, or we going to the next step where you the girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, have you?
I'm gonna say, first of all, because what if you living with this person before the 90 days, Israel?
This guy is
That's
crazy.
your. I'm just saying that's
That's
your
your
significant
problem.
other.
Cause why
I'm
you
not
living
counting
with
the
them
dates,
before
bro.
90 days? That is
I'm not
crazy.
counting no dates. So like, all right, so this the third day, so I guess you my girlfriend now. No, gang, that's not how that works.
That's
If
the
you have
problem.
invested yourself, this is my answer. If you invested yourself in time and energy, and y'all doing stuff as couples do, that's your significant other to me.
Okay.
So how long it take for you to move in with him?
I ain't moved in with nobody. What you talking about?
What you talking about? You talking about you moving in? Like what?
He said how he said when did I move in with somebody? I didn't move in with nobody.
Oh, okay. That was personal.
That was for me.
You just heard what you said though, right? You talking about taking, you ain't counting days or dates. You move in with them. So how soon is you moving in with these people if you ain't counting days and dates? Solomon.
If I'm in
Pharaoh.
love, hey, if I'm in love, I move with my heart. You feel me?
Okay.
No, you saying no, Israel?
No, no failure on that one. We gotta vet it out, man. I ain't. Nope. I think my
Time is
last
an illusion.
relationship, we did a lot, but we ain't move in together until it was like uh probably like 8 months.
You said a couple months.
8 months. 8 months, and then we stayed
That's
together.
cool. So
We
you telling
stayed.
me it took you, so for 8 months you just said y'all was kicking it. So after y'all moved in together at the eighth month
No,
time, then she became your significant other.
no, she's my significant other. After I decided that was my significant other, and we was looking at spots to live in together. So we were dating probably like 5 months, 6 months, and then once we decided, all right, this is what we gonna do, then yeah, this my significant other. And then we was together for like probably like a year or something, some change after that. But I say after you vet them out, to answer your question, Empress, in my opinion, after you vet them out, at least for your time frame, whatever that is for you, and they check your boxes, and you decide that's the one that you talking to mainly, and vice versa, then that's your significant other. It could be 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever have you.
That's what I was getting you to see, Israel. You can't tell me no 90 days, then you say, oh wait, this one's a significant other. Nah. If
You
we
got
do a
to
couple stuff and we hanging out damn near like 3 times a week, every single week, that is my significant other. I didn't put
that
my focus and attention on this person to the point of now our dating is almost like we can't even really do nothing per week without each other. That's my
that's the only
significant other.
that's the only way that would shortcut that time frame.
Add-on question.
Go
Is
ahead.
dating and being that there's no really time frame you can put on every individual is different. Do you really look at this as in, okay, we're dating. We've been dating 90 days. We've been dating 120 days. You're still not classified as my significant other. What do you get from that?
Oh, that's your whoop the whoop.
Gotcha.
At that point, after such amount of time, if we just put it like this, if we ain't going by the days, after such amount of dates or time that you spent with this person, and y'all don't have no title or nothing like that, or no understanding, then you just playing around. You know, you just you just playing around because it's like, okay, if I go on dates now, I know by at least maybe the third or fourth date whether or not I want to take this person seriously, and you know that's just me because I know what I want, what I tolerate, what I look for, and what I don't. And if they ain't checking the boxes, then hey, I got to keep it moving. And they get mad at me, but I'm like, obviously, you're not the one that I'm looking for. But you got to respect the fact that you're not the one I'm looking for.
Okay. Okay.
That's just with me though. That's how I be.
I
So
needed that clarity. It's been like a week with that like bomb rushing me with, different opinions. You talk to your peers, everybody has, their perspective of it. And it's like when you grown, what is this really, what is this really? And like you
what?
said, after 3-4 days or a few months, I know where we gonna be. I know where we not gonna be. I know what, I'm going to continue to bring forth. And I know that, I'm expecting you to do your part too.
You know what type of man you want? Like body type and stuff? If you going body type, you know what type of man you want?
Yeah, what type of man you want,
No,
Empress?
you ain't gotta tell us. You ain't gotta tell us, but you ain't gotta tell us, but it could be a yes or no. You know what type of man you want.
I do.
Okay. So you aesthetically wise, like let's say if your friends, would they know your type of man if they seen him?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Cause let me interrupt, cause all of my people,
They would, and that's just me never being the one to allow my friends to project and pick a situation or whatever it is for whatever moment that is. So I can say that they would know what choice to pick for me because they've
now
only observed what I chosen for myself.
they don't have to necessarily pick, but it's just knowing what's your type. So it's like all of my people that know me, they know my type. Like my best friend, he knows my type aesthetically. And it's like, all right, boom, that's your type. We got your type of girls over here. And like, okay, but then I got to do the rest of the work and do the talking to see if that's really my type. Because aesthetically, you'd be like, yeah, that's my type. But then once I get to what I look for internally, I can decipher whether or not that's really my type and go forward from that. But that's me. That's how I move. That's how I work. And it'd be like, yeah, the lady could look good and stuff, but if she not my type, I'm just playing around at this point. She's just a friend. Like
Yeah.
that's just me. Like it's certain stuff that I do and don't do, and they like, oh, why you don't date this girl? I'm like, yeah, she a nice lady, but like,
People
she
think they
don't
know
have what
my
I'm
type.
looking
I
for
don't have
already.
one. at that song say, I don't got no type. That is the only
That's your
thing.
problem, man. They
Bad
can't trust you
Empresses
with
is the only
nobody.
thing
If you ain't
I like.
got a type, they can't trust you around nobody, man. That's dangerous.
Hey, I almost said something, but I don't want to make nobody mad. I was gonna say something. All right. It was
But
anything else you wanted
that's
to
a
add?
good question, though, Empress. Hopefully, we help you out
Yeah, hopefully
with
we
those
helped
questions.
you.
Oh, definitely, because I'm definitely sending this broadcasting through. Like I said, I had spoke with a couple peers, got different, speculations, their point of views, and it was just like it wasn't mathing for me. I was comparing our ages, the eras that each individual that gave me their perspective that they were born in, because that orchestrate a lot of how people move. So
Right.
it was like, it still ain't mathing. And like I said, I truly appreciate you guys because in the era that we're all in the same age bracket, it makes sense. Like it has its balance to it. And like I said, this whole entire week, it's been a little battle because it wasn't mathing. I don't see, someone living with someone and that's not your significant other. I don't see you spending funyuns. They're a little tight right now being of the economy on
Right.
someone that's not your significant other.
Right.
So I
It's
don't
only
see spending time 3, 4, 5 days out of the week, or this who you wake up in the morning after you tell, I am that I am God, thank you. You through the text, good morning, bookie boo, just thinking about you, blah, blah, blah. And that's not your significant other. Like all those pinpoints of you guys being in a serious relationship, but you don't categorize it as that being your significant other. Is this really strong? Is this really real? Or like you said, are y'all playing around?
right.
Somebody playing. To me, somebody playing.
So
Right.
I got a question before we let you go. So because I got 2 significant others. Well, I got 700, but I got 2 significant others.
Oh my
How
God.
do you differentiate which one is my real significant other?
Is that even possible?
Nah, I wanted to see if you was gonna answer that.
My question to you, Empress, would be do you know, have you told this person, right, that what you wanted up front? Because if you don't tell them what you want up front, then it's just a blind leading the blind. Not what type of man they gotta be, but what you want. Whether you want the family, you want 2, 3 kids, or no kids, or you want to travel X amount of, like, what type of relationship you want. These are the questions you gotta ask, because these are the questions you gotta ask. In the dating world, whether you dating or not, be like, yo, how many kids you got? How many you want? Do you want kids? Like, all right, do you want any more? What if I don't want no more? What if I'm cool with just your one and I don't want none? You gotta ask stuff like that. But if they don't know what you want, or if they want something and you don't, like one girl, like, yeah, she want 2, and I'm like, yo, I'm cool with your one. And then, you go in deep. She like, oh, we would just have 2, but I'm like, yeah, but the economy and all, I'm thinking all these other type of ways, but you gotta ask these questions.
Makes sense. If that was directed to me. Again, it was a mutual friend conversation, so it's kind of
Okay.
like, you know what? I gotta put you in the prophet's hands. Let's say subconsciously, because obviously you can't jump to this and get the feedback that I can get for you. So let me try to help you on this side of the fence that I'm looking at. So in my defense, yes, I would. Those are my instant questions in the beginning. I feel like those are my first 3-4 weeks of us talking, wasting free nights and weekends. I done slept on the phone with you past the time, and I know I had to get up for work. All of that. I feel like we going away this time. It's going to be for a reason. I'm going to touch bases and topics we should be talking about, and especially if, we get to slide in on sex and this, that, and another. Oh, we there. But everybody doesn't
Absolutely.
move that way. So
I feel like, as far as my friend is concerned, this is that bridge that she needs. Just not hearing it from me or from another one of our peers. You actually have more strong Black men to decipher like everything else we done heard this week. Because I really, like I said, it wasn't passing for me, and I couldn't give her, the responses I wanted to give because I really didn't feel it. I didn't feel it at all. Like you said, when in with somebody, the money, all of that, that's time invested. And if in your mind he's yours, you all my man, my man, my man, then I need him to be reciprocating that same cheerleading for you. Or I'm gonna point out to you, I don't see you getting that same love back.
Right.
The student Olivia said, "What happens even if you tell him and they still playing around?"
You wasting your time.
Bye.
Right. The Empress said it good. She said bye. I say you wasting your time. Then at that point, you either wasting your time or just getting experience. You getting some miles.
I mean, I feel like going into something and you know what you're looking for, and once you realize that playing games is a part of it, you're only keeping that door open for more games.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
When stuff goes south, I wouldn't look at it as time wasted. I just look at it as experience gain. So you know what to look for. You got experience when stuff going left or somebody playing, so you could shortcut your time.
All right. Thank you for the call, Empress.
Thank you, Prophets. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Those are some good questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got questions after that. But yeah, those were some good questions.
Okay.
You can hear me?
We got one more question from Eric. It says, huh?
Oh, go ahead.
Got one more question from Eric, and it said, I'm very bad at focus. How do you both stay focused when you're writing books, etc.? All right, so for me, so when I get in my flow in my zone, that's all I do. That's I don't be distracted when it's book time. It's book time, and I all outside distractions, anything extra I was doing, I cut it off. I stop. I know how important it is to write books, so it's like when you get in a groove, in a mode, you just for myself, I don't know how Israel does it, but for myself, I stop all my outside activity. So if I'm hanging out, talking to girls or whatever, I stop that. If I'm going out partying, or maybe I even going to see a movie, something I really enjoy, I stop that as well. So that's how I stay focused when it comes to me actually doing a project, writing a book, or anything else that I'm working on. I stay focused on that by cutting all my outside distractions out.
So with me, I usually do it with music. So I still do it the old way. I write stuff down. Like I was transposing some stuff I put in my phone and wrote it down in a book. And I had like a certain type of flow of music playing in the background. And then that music kind of fueled me to go. It fueled me to write. And same thing when it comes to typing. I know specifically my last book, I was listening to some type of trap music, so that kind of helped me with the typing. But that's a whole different other story. But it just be like whatever work for you when you in that zone. That's what you do when you in the zone. You gotta put that time in for it. Like even when I used to make music, at one point in time when I was in high school, it was like you just had to dedicate that time and get in the zone, and then just do it. But the best time that worked for me when doing it is late nights. It'd probably be like 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Because something around that time, it'd be like the world be quiet and your thoughts they just come and start flowing. Something with the energies.
Yeah, I like that. What was you say you had some questions after the Empress phone call?
I'll exit afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Olivia asks, do you guys as men feel like you can date a woman with children? Yes or no? We're both, me and Israel and I are at the age where we don't mind if you have a child.
Yeah, at this point, I done had 2
yeah.
families, a family and a half. Yeah. So hey, it's pretty cool. You just deal with it. You either be a bachelor or you're a family man. If you can't be the family man, you got to be a bachelor. You got to cut it off. But yeah, if you can't, then I don't know. They probably got baby daddy issues or something.
Yeah, don't mind that. Lately, a lot of the women I've been dealing with have children. So, but my max is 2.
That's crazy.
I do have a max. Yeah.
My max is 1. 2 is too much. Nah.
My max is 2. I'm a little
2,
lenient.
nah, 2 is you got bad PP management, bad kitty cat management. You got 2 and you're not wiped up. You are just out here giving it. But
Dang, she don't know what she doing. She just giving it out.
yeah, 1 you just got into an accident. 2 is on purpose, and then if you got a 3rd or you ain't married by your 2nd one, you got bad kitty cat management. So yeah.
All right.
That's what it is. But
family,
yeah,
thank you for those questions for Ask the Pharaoh. We had a lot today, so thank you.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Thank you for that. Our final segment before we get out of here, family, is our new segment of this season. It's called Thoughts from the Pharaoh. And how this works is it could be a Bible scripture, it could be encouragement, it could even be a rant. But we're going to have a thought rotate between Israel and I every single week where we're going to give you all our thoughts. And this week is my turn. So I'm going to take it away. And family. So my thought this week would be, make sure you are always being prepared. And what I mean by that is don't be reactionary. Okay. Be precaution, make sure that you're precautious instead of reactionary, because sometimes that reaction could be a reaction that you didn't need to have. And I want to say going down for this week, because the government shut down, because things are switching in a way that, we don't know, this is unprecedented. It's still going on. Make sure you guys prepare yourselves for worst case scenarios. I don't want to see people getting hurt or some mischief starts to happen and, you weren't prepared for the mischief to happen. So in other words, family, get yourselves together for anything that might be happening. So stock up on your food, stock up on your ammunition, do all the things that you need to do. This is just my thought for this week because we don't know what will happen in the next 30 days or by January. Okay, so this is just my warning, or just want to make sure that you guys are prepared for whatever is happening. Don't wait until it happens. Save your money. Do what you have to do with your money in order to invest in your protection and your health and your security. And that's my thought.
That's a good thought.
All right. Great episode. Family, this was episode 60 of the Pharaohs Podcast. I'm your host, Solomon, and you can find me at Cornelius Solomon Walker on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram at CJWalker103. And if you want to get your book published or any business inquiries, you can email me at cwalker1582@gmail.com. And you can actually follow both of us at the Pharaohs Podcast at gmail.com. Israel, where can people find you?
Y'all can find me at the Pharaohs Podcast at gmail.com. Y'all can find me, shoot me an email, johnatl61@gmail.com, or on my website, jonathanjohnson61.com. Right now, the website is still in the renovations.
All right, family. And if you cannot join us live on Mondays on YouTube, guess where we at? We on Spotify. And guess where else we at? We on Apple Podcasts.
Apple
And guess
Podcast.
where else we at? We on Pandora. I mean,
And
we
YouTube.
on different places, man. You know, YouTube. You know,
TikTok.
so if, every Tuesday, so tomorrow. Oh yeah, you can follow us on TikTok. You can follow us on Facebook. You follow us on Instagram. We are everywhere, family. So if you need to come look us up, just go ahead and type in the Pharaohs Podcast, and we will be there. All right, family. Like I said, I believe we have a special guest coming next week. So please tune in next Monday.
Yeah.
And if that is all,
Peace.
peace.
A-Town down.